Shalom, 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 Yasha. This your boy, Brother Shamuel Allah, back at you with another quick edifying video. Today's lesson is going to be called Babylon is Shutting Down. Babylon is shutting down. All right, first and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory. I want to say, call Halal Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Rawchaa, Qadash. That's all praises to the Heavenly Father, whose name is Yahawah, and his only begotten Son's name, who you ignorantly call Jesus, whose name is Yahawashi. All right, and the Holy Spirit, which is the Rawchaa Qadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of great millstone who have ruled well to the Spirit and have fed and edified the sheep in these last days, and has pushed this gospel and this truth to the four corners of the earth in these last days. A mighty shalom. Another mighty shalom, all you Akim out there laboring on the highways and on the hedges and on the unicorn, pushing this 100% doctrine, this 100% truth to the four corners of the earth in these last days. A mighty shalom to you all as well. All right, like I said, today's lesson is going to be called Babylon is Shutting Down. Babylon is shutting down, right? And you think about it, like this place, or you have like a person who, when their organs start to shut down, right, the whole body shuts down. Hey, this Babylon, man, is shutting down. It's literally shutting down. All right. You had I did the lesson about UPS, right? 20,000 jobs being cut, right? And it's just continuation, right? From last year into this year, right? The continuations of everything shutting down, right? While they'll push that narrative that they're trying to make everything great again. All right. So this is from the Men's Journal. Six Flags, Six Flags is an amusement park. Your entertainment, all that stuff. Your entertainment is shutting down, right? Your packaging services is shutting down. Your financial services is shutting down, right? All this stuff is shutting down. Okay. So it says, Men's Journal says Six Flags America is closing for good. It says Six Flags America and Hurricane Harbor are closing for good, right? And that good old number 6, right? 6 in Babylon, right? Great. So it says Six Flags Entertainment Corporation, which defines itself as the largest amusement park operator in North America, made an announcement in a press release on May 1st, 2025. It says Six Flags America and Hurricane Harbor are located in Bowie, Maryland, I believe. Salakia if I'm not. It says in Prince George County. They will close after the 2025 operating season. The company says the park's final operating day will be Sunday, November 2nd, 2025. The company wrote, top officials expressed disappointment. It says acting Prince George County's executive Tara Jackson told the WTOP-TV that the park has been a cherished part of our county's identity, a source of joy for families, and a hub of economic activity. It says the property, which is approximately 500 acres, will be marked for redevelopment as part of Six Flags' ongoing portfolio optimism program. The company's release notes the company has engaged CBRE, a global leader in commercial real estate services and investments, to market the property for sale. As part of our comprehensive review of our park portfolio, we have determined that Six Flags America and Hurricane Harbor are not a strategic fit with the company's long-term growth. It says plans. It says Six Flags President and CEO Richard A. Zimmerman in a release. It says after reviewing a number of options, we believe that marketing the property for redevelopment will generate the highest value and return on investment. We anticipate strong interest in the property and will continue to strategically pursue portfolio optimization opportunities as we work to unlock the full value of our portfolio, Zimmerman added. It says Six Flags America employs about 70 full-time workers. they release says, it says, "This was a difficult decision, and we recognize the impact it will have on our Six Flags America and Hurricane Harbor Park associates and guests." Zimmerman added, it says, "We are grateful to our park associates who work hard to create lifelong memories for our guests, and Six Flags is committed to supporting all impacted associates through the closure process at the end of this year." He continues, "Six Flags America and Hurricane Harbor have been an important part of the local community, and this final season will be an opportunity to celebrate the decade's fun of guests enjoyed at the property." It says severance with other benefits will be provided to the eligible associates. The release says the closure of Six Flags America and Hurricane Harbor is not expected to have a material impact on the company's financial results in 2025. It says all 2025 season passes and tickets will be honored throughout the final operating season at Six Flags America and Hurricane Harbor, according to the company. Six Flags Entertainment Corporation operates 27 amusement parks, 15 water parks, and 9 resorts across 17 states in the United States, Canada, Mexico, and its website. Its website says, right. So this is just one. I thought this was a whole thing, but in the whole fact that you see, everything is pretty much going away, right? If it's not in your city, it's in another city, right? You have remember you had Party City at the beginning of the year. The party was over for Babylon, right? And that was the foreshadowing, right? And you see, right, the entertainment process, these entertainment things, now these are all going to go away pretty soon, right? This place is shutting down, all right? Shutting down, all right? And of course, the roller coaster, right? But also you have, it's another one from the Men's Journal. Trusted retail chain is closing 500 stores by August. All right, so Walgreens is Walgreens is retracting its retail footprint, with the trusted retail chain closing 500 stores across the U.S. this fiscal year alone. According to Yahoo Finance, the 500 stores are among 1,200 locations that Walgreens plans to shutter overall. According to the Newsweek, Walgreens still runs about 8,500 stores throughout the United States. The 500 closures started in September 2024 and are expected to take place by August 2025, which is the end of the company's fiscal year, according to the Calderon. It says Walgreens closed 11 locations in Colorado, reported, it says, including 3 stores in April. Already reports of Walgreens closures are coming in throughout various states, which many occurring in March, April, and May. The chain has not provided a master list of closings. Walgreens is closing 7 Connecticut locations in April and May. 9 locations closed in Massachusetts, mostly in March and April. A Kansas Walgreens closed in March. In December 24, Walgreens closed 2 locations in Milwaukee. According to a May 1st, 2025 report by ABC7, long lines were forming at the last remaining Walgreens in San Francisco's Mission District after the chain closed 24 stores in the city. Although some of those closures dated to 2000, multiple stores are closing in California, including Fresno and the Fresno Bee, reported, right? And you've seen videos, I've seen brothers posting videos of, what was happening, right? People were coming in there with garbage bags and just loading up on stuff, all right? And they're using that as, their opportunity to close these stores down, all right? And they're starting to close in, on where you can go, because, listen, the control is coming, all right? We'll just put it like that. Walgreens websites posted a list of suggestions for customers who are dealing with their local stores closing. And I talked about this yesterday, driving past, Rite Aids, Walgreens, you see these places closing, man. Right? These places is closing down. Now you got these amusement parks, starting to close shop, right? The fun, the joy of this place is all coming down. All right. It says, when Walgreens first announced the closure in October 2024, a number of trends were blamed, according to Associated Press. They include shrinking prescription reimbursement, persistent theft, rising costs, and the competition from online retailers. It says, according to AP, the 500 closures spanned the company's fiscal year, which started in September 2024. Although Walgreens didn't provide a list, the company said it was closing poor performing stores where the property is owned by the company or where leases are expiring, the AP noted. CVS Health and Rite Aid, which are two Walgreens competitors, have been closing locations too, according to the AP. All right, so listen, this place, Babylon, man, is, like I say, it's shutting down. All right, you know, at this point, it's all shutting down. Right, Babylon, you know, is coming to naught. All right, and we brought this out and bring it out again. Ecclesiastes chapter 12 and verse number 3. It says, "In the days when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders shall cease because they are few, and those that look out of the windows be darkened." Right? I don't see a future, man. Right? You have, it's when they do these numbers, right? It doesn't really, sometimes it doesn't sit on people, the fact that each one of those, you have 500 stores and how many employees you have out of those stores, right? So there's more than five, and out of that, people who are have to survive to live. They got to, feed families, do this, that, and the other. All right. And how the big impact is going to be upon it. All right. But you see, them closing all these stores and these different things, right? This stuff, no, it's not going to reopen, right? This stuff is not, you know what I mean? This place is finished. If you think that this place is going to be great again, you are greatly, greatly mistaken. All right. When you're closing and shutting down everything, you're not about to start opening stuff back up, right? This place is shutting down, and it's shutting down for good. Why? Because this place is shutting down for good, right? Verse number 4 says, "And the doors shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low," right? "And he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of the music shall be brought low," right? But it's the doors shall be shut, man, right? The doors are shutting on this place. This place is like self-imploding within itself, right? To ultimately it's just going to be brought down to the ground. All right. Verse 4 in the NLT, it says, "Remember him before the door of life's opportunity is closed and the sound of work fades." All right. That's what's going on. The work is fading. It says, "Now you rise at the first chirping of birds, but then all their sounds will grow faint." Okay. People don't know what they're going to do. You have people probably been working for, a certain amount of time now, and now they don't know they don't know what they're going to do at this point. Right. But this place here is going down. Isaiah, right? 47, right? Lament for Babylon. This is modern day Babylon. This is daughter of Babylon, right? This is the great whore, all right? That great city, all right? Whatever you want to call it. It says, "Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate." All right? This place, that was looked at as the place to be, that everybody wanted to be, it's not going to be called that anymore, right? When you look at Jeremiah 51 and verse number 7, right? It says, verse number 6, it says, "Flee out of the midst of Babylon and deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off in her iniquity." It says, "For this is the time of Yahawah's vengeance. He will render unto her recompense." Right? The Lord is about to judge this place. All right? And he's shutting everything down. Right? And pretty soon he's going to completely judge this place with fire. All right, those icy beam missiles. All right, or the arrows that are spoken about. Right, the waster. All right, and Yahawashi and the chariots. Right, they're gonna be tearing this place up, man. All right. It says Babylon has been a golden cup in Yahawah's hand that made all the earth drunken. It says the nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. All right. And this place, once was the place to be. This is where everybody wanted to come to. Now people are seeing that this place ain't nothing. Now they're seeing what the people who live here see. That this is a bunch of folly and BS, right? A bunch of madness, like when you watch Coming to America, you had your boy Hakeem, and they came and he did, well, I'm going to go to Queens, and he went to Queens, and it was people, there was a lady ready to stab the one guy, like it was just all type. They see these things, and then they come here and they see what reality is, right? This is once the pinnacle of where everybody wanted to be, right? But now you see this place is shutting down, right? And people get here and they're like, damn, this is not it, This is not it, right? Because this place is going down, man. It's going down. And the Lord is completely going to destroy it. All right. Let me see. Like I say, this place is shutting down, right? You just see, there's one after another, right? All these major corporations, all this stuff is completely shutting down, right? It's not going to be great again, right? The great part of it is when it's completely destroyed, all right? As the scriptures say, all right? When Yahawashi comes and visits, right? Let's go back to that. Isaiah 47, right? And I'll start at verse 2. It says, take the millstone and grind meal, uncover thy locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen, and I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. Right? When the Lord comes, right, it says, as for our Redeemer, Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi of hosts is his name, the Holy One of Israel. Right? When the Heavenly Father Yahawah sends his son Yahawashi, right, to this place, and he's going to completely and utterly destroy this place. Okay? He's going to completely and utterly destroy this place and wipe this place off. Right? This place is already weak, right? And the Lord's just going to finish him, right? Finish this place off, right? And we, we continue to cry and sigh day and night, all right? That Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi will remember. Look at the birds is even chirping. They trying to, get up out of here, all right? So I just wanted to do this quick lesson, right? Babylon is shutting down, man. Babylon is shutting down, all right? Your fun, your entertainment, all the stuff that you've been trying to use to get you to be, to distract you from all the atrocities. Hey, the Lord is shutting this place down, man. Right? The Lord is completely shutting this place down. All right? So with that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory. I want to say, Kohol Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Qadash. Peace and blessings to the elect of the 12 tribes scattered abroad. A mighty shalom to the 144,000 men. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone, who have ruled well to the spirit. Right? Another mighty shalom to all the rest of the elect out there, man. Stay diligent, stay focused, right? Keep praying for one another, and continue to pray for, this place to completely collapse and fall, man. Right? Through the spirit and power of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, man. We're waiting for the destruction of this place, right? And deliverance of the elect, right? Of the captives, right? Those of the elect of Israel, man. All right? That's what we're waiting for. And Lord's will, we're part of that number. All right? And with that, I'll say, Shalom, above.